Boxing King Media, powered by BYD. Shakan Peters out here in Birmingham. Come to watch the press conference for this big show in November. Shak, how you doing? It's been a while since I come across you.
Yeah, I know it's been a while, man. All good. I'm healthy. I'm good. Can't complain. You know what I mean? Life's all good. Family's good. Everyone's good.
Last time I heard, you got purse bids were out for you to fight the European for the European title against a French guy, and I believe the date's roughly around November time. How's preparation and plans going for that?
Yeah, preparation's going well. I've had good time, good notice for this, so I've been training very hard in the gym. I know, like, I've not been about for a minute, but at the same time, I've been using my time very diligently in the gym, working on a lot of things, training and looking good doing so, man. I just can't wait to display them. But yeah, November, I've got to go and get this title, which I will, and I plan to, and put all the hard work into good grace.
How hard has it been to kind of sit out? And obviously, you was a British champion, and you was doing well against Craig Richards until he got caught, and obviously got stopped in that fight, and then you had another comeback. So it's almost like, how hard has it been to be at the top and then kind of try and find your way back to the top again?
Not too hard, because in a sense I'm doing boxing for me. I've never been a people's pleaser. You know what I mean? I do this sport for me on my terms and how I wish to do it and display it. And the main people around me is what matters around me, to be honest. But as I said, yeah, I've been using my time very sufficiently in the gym and working hard, doing things correctly. So yeah, it all will show, man. It's not been hard for me to do what I do out of choice. I've never been pushed into boxing or bullied or had a gangster lifestyle where I had to come into this. You know what I mean? I've done this free world by choice. So I'm doing what I enjoy, and I'm working on the things to get better and do better.
Fair play, man. And how do you think the light heavyweight division has kind of evolved since you've been waiting for your opportunity for this title? Like, there's so much been going on in the background. We saw. I don't think I've spoken to you since the Willie Hutchinson Craig Richards fight. How much of a surprise was that to you? Because Craig was a big favourite in that.
It's not a surprise because, like, in the ring, everyone's got two arms, two hands. It depends how they come in. To me, it looked like Craig kind of overlooked Willie or something. I don't know. He started very slow, but I wasn't surprised. I don't really boxing. Anything can happen. The whole of the world was going with AJ, me included. To be fair, I thought AJ would have beat the boy, but look what the boy done. You know what I'm saying? So, like, and it's no shock. It's heavyweight boxing. I'm not using that as a mad comparison, but anything can happen in boxing. There's times where people get it wrong, people get it right. So, as long as the other man and the opponent's got two arms, two fists, just like myself and the others, then they're always in for a fair chance, innit?
And then what about the Willie Hutchinson Buatsi fight? What did you kind of think was going to happen, and how did it play out?
I thought it would have been a close fight. Again, if I was edging to anyone, I thought Boats would have done it. But Willie showed heart and grits, you know what I mean, and guts. He stayed in there, and he showed his toughness, you know what I mean. Obviously, Boats showed his toughness as well and took some good shots. They both took good shots, and they're both decent fighters, and they're the kind of fights I want to be in, with good fighters, not wasting training camps where I'm fighting people I expect to win. I want to be in good fights, man, and this is what I'm doing boxing for, to test myself and push myself.
And another one of your old opponents, Dan Aziz's fight Louis Edmondson soon as well. A fascinating fight.
Yeah, I think it's I don't know, like with Sky and things like that. I mean, from what he's coming off and things, you'd think he'd want to possibly fight like someone like a Craig. Would have been a good fight, or even like someone else. But I'm not saying Lewis Edmondson isn't. He's a decent fighter as well, and he's hungry. He's coming in to make his own statements as well. And Dan didn't look too good in his which fight, the last fight, where did he get a draw? He didn't look too good in there, and he admit that himself. So, this will give someone like a Lewis Edmondson that confidence where he's coming in and thinking, this is time to prove himself. But Dan's got to be on his game, man, because these are the kind of fights where if you banana skin these, it's the difference between excelling or decelling, you know what I mean, going right back down. So he better be on his game.
Definitely so. Anyone else that you're kind of targeting in your mind? I know you got this European title fight that's really important. But down the British, because British, there's loads of British light heavyweights out there. Anyone you kind of got your eye on?
All of them, man. Anyone who's gonna make sense, anyone who's got the belts, anyone who's gonna make me shitloads of money in boxing, anyone. I feel like I always want to fight the best, and people, I've never ever shied away from any fight, even early coming on. You know what I mean? We jumped up straight to the round straight away. I don't shy away, so I'll be interested to, once we win this bout, God willing, keep pushing on and being these big fights with potential more names. I just want to keep testing myself against people who they feel can beat me or people who they feel is the best. Let's get these fights on, and that's what I'm here for. I'm here to just get these fights on and fight everybody.
Well, I hope you get your chance and opportunity at some of the fights that are potentially out the Shaq. Always a pleasure speaking to you. Anything else you want to add before I let you go?
Nah, all good, man. Thanks everyone who's obviously been following my journey. Thanks everyone who's still, who follows my journey, believes in me and things like that. I have been working very hard in the gym. You may not see me on the cameras right now in the gym and things like that, in the ring, but I'm in the gym, and I'm been using my time very diligently, working on everything to display in November and get this bout.
Shakan Peters, thank you for your time.